Okay, horizontal is live. Okay? And now that horizontal is live, boom, horizontal's live. Okay. And then now I go over here and I go bang, create new. Bang. Oh, it's unlisted. Okay, hang on. It's unlisted. Make it public. Okay. Public. Hello, Trules. Hopefully I did. Hopefully I did. Okay. I could make a vertical thing if I wanted to. Okay. Public. Bang. And then we go here. Vertical. Hold. Pause. Pause. And now I go live on vertical. Waiting. Oh! Oh! Big! I have both going at the same time. Let's go! Holy! Holy schmoly, dude. Big! All right, we should have both streams up now. We should have a Twitch stream up, a horizontal YouTube, and a vertical YouTube. Oh, shit. All right. Very cool. I don't know how you guys are going to ever find it, but you better start scrolling YouTube Shorts and try to find me. You better start scrolling YouTube Shorts. But yeah, gamers, welcome on in. Welcome on. We're doing more live SP, as always. I don't really know how you would figure this out, but start scrolling or something. I don't know how you would do that, but you got the vertical stream open. Oh shit. Okay, big. Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool. How do I find this? It said the. Let me pop this chat out. Pop out chat. Found your vertical very easily. Oh shit! Thank you guys. Thank you for testing it out for me. Okay. Very cool. Cool stuff, guys. I am so glad we got everything working. Thank you so much for testing it out for me, guys. Thank you so much. We be vertical? Oh, hell yeah, we are. We have 3 chats now. Oh, we do kind of have 3 chats now. That is true. It was in the homepage? Okay. All right. Well, now that we know that works, that's very cool. We can go ahead and we can start getting ready to do some runs. That's on the menu today. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and welcome in. Welcome on in. Hello, Cheese Grading. Hello, Cheap Music. Hi, Zorro as well. Yeah. Let's warm up a bit. Let's warm up a little bit with some rabbits. Curious if I can go faster in this fight. Also, we have ads, guys, in about 1 minute. Oh, interesting, Jero. Interesting. Oh, I see. That's very cool. That's very cool. Don't forget to hit the like button. Smash that like button. What great runes or what rune barriers should someone do for rune level 1? You mean to get capital access? Cheese grading? Probably just Godric and Radon, right? That's what I would say.
Bring it on.
You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
It's my turn. Right there. Survive and win.
Oi! You ain't seen nothing like me brother. My sleep regime was defeated. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can put you back on there by giving you some nice things to sleep to.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Hey, it's my turn.
Okay. This is a mess. This fight's a mess. I need to figure out how to do this fight optimally. Cause clearly this ain't it. This ain't it. Oh, really, Limbo? Nice, dude. Did you end up doing it? Did you end up finishing it? GG's on Nameless.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me?
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
Knock him out, bro. Hey, Furious. Hello, dude. Good to see you as well. Welcome on in. Why electric over acid canisters? That's all we have. That's all we have access to. Buying things from the merchant's very slow. So we just pick up a couple of electric canisters on the way. And then just roll with whatever we pick up. / buy from the first couple of merchants. A doobie dooley stay, yeah.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
What is mine? Mine! Root for me, brother!
Makes sense. Well, to be fair, we used to we used to not do. Let me see if I can find this. We used to buy a bunch of throwables, so that's a totally valid question. It's just that we don't go to the merchant. The merchant is kind of slow to get to. We just run right past him. We don't need all the throwables because the glaive is a really good weapon. So the glaive compensates for any weapons like weakness or any other, you know, not having range damage or whatever. It's not really a problem with the glaive. Hey, Dalton. Welcome in, welcome in. That was a mistake. See if we can fix it. Oh. Oh, that's also bad. Too far away. Thank you for the good luck, Ethan. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, gamer. Yeah, today we're gonna hopefully at least get a couple of good paces going. I don't expect to actually PB today or anything, but be nice to get a PB tonight or the record, obviously, but I'm not trying to rush anything. We have the RE4 randomizer in our back pocket, by the way, guys, whenever we want to cash in on that. Is 100%? No, this is any percent. This is just basically 100%. Cool to see the run get optimized in every different way. Throwables are super strong. Right, yeah. It's like overkill to... It's overkill to have throwables when you already have a powerful weapon like the glaive. Yeah, I have the mod list. I haven't installed them all yet, but I might just run the randomizer for a bit vanilla to see if it works. And then add mods as we go along. Because I want to make sure that my PC doesn't crash. Won't call it PB tonight. Accurately like the other night. Yet. Keyword yet. We'll see. We'll see. Could be a PB. Could not be. Hello, Adako. And thank you for the super chat, by the way, the other night. I think it was when I was offline. Got a notification. Okay. That seems okay. And we'll do Victor. Are you playing an updated patch or an earlier patch? This is current patch. This is 1.12, I believe. Because on current patch they fixed the bug with Victor. There was a bug with Victor where he would have a ghost like follow you at the start of phase 2 of himself that just didn't despawn fully. So we're playing on current patch that fixed that glitch. Thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you, thank you.
Open your eyes.
Those songs? Can you give me a list of those again? Because I don't know if I wrote those down at all. but I would definitely check out some songs if you want me to. Hey, Sarah. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. I have the wrong abrasive on.
Light to the followers of the truth!
Light to the followers of the truth. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got it on my phone. I didn't get a chance to like open it up and read it. I got you.
The new world belongs to us!
So Fats does this. Oh yeah, that does kind of work. Okay. Just get as much damage as possible off with the fire abrasive. Interesting. Okay, let's practice that for a little bit. They don't really like me. Okay, let me put that in right now to my browser, Adako. I'll check it out later. All right, I have it pulled up, so I will check out that later. Thank you so much again for the super chat, Adako. Did you know in the swamp the clown puppet can chase you all the way up to the tower? No, I did not know that. Does he really run after you if you're in the the tower? I thought he just like ran away, or I thought he like just de-aggroed. That's horrifying. Oh, actually, you don't want to use fire abrasive, do you? You want to just keep the acid abrasive.
The new world belongs to us!
Oh, I don't have enough stamina. Oh, never mind. Doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Let me put those all in a notepad document, Adako. I got you. There you go. That's all on a notepad doc. Yeah, I'll probably go to Swamp Monster afterwards. I'm just gonna practice the Charger or 2 in phase 2 on Victor because it feels kind of scary because you have no stamina to dodge, but it seems like it's pretty safe.
Light to the followers of the truth!
I thought that's really bad or really good. Probably pretty good because you have more time on the abrasive. This should stagger him. Charger 2. Yeah, you get so much time on the acid abrasive. Do it like that. Oh, you know what? Maybe maybe it's a good idea to do the riposte then. Because I would have killed him with that, I think. Hello, Cannon. There's no way you're on YouTube Shorts? Well, here I am. Here I am on YouTube Shorts. Hello, Aid the Fallen. Thank you for the streak. Yeah, we'll do one more Victor. And again, for Victor, you want to wait like a half second here. Like, now I would skip the cutscene. Because if you don't wait, then he'll not discharge opener. Unfortunately. It's something they messed up in the DLC patch. Doing R1 here. Fable Bar. We want to do 2 of these. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. That's kind of unlucky to get that. Am I bracing gonna run out now? Yep. This still kill? Does not kill. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh yeah, I love this one, Phonon. Hey Okiwa, good morning, dude. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. How about you? So here you want to use the I'm gonna grab the Stargazer because you actually do want the grindstone here, so I can get in the habit of using the grindstone. Yeah, I want to rewatch Arcane so bad, dude. Arcane is such a good show. Such, like, beautiful visuals. I love that show. Like, the artistic design in that show. Wasn't bad. Playing Pokemon while watching. Nice, dude. Which one? Which one are you playing today? Pokemon Go, sorry. I see. On the book Mistborn? I don't know Mistborn. Is that like another spin-off? Any of you guys played the League of Legends card game? I have not played it, but I've seen some of my friends play it. Riftbound is what it's called. Looks pretty good. I'm not really a card game guy, though. I'm not gonna punish that. So we can do this, and then we can do this. That seems kind of risky, though. I don't like that. But you can do that if you really want to. Wonder if it's that tight of timing, honestly. Hey, thank you for the blessing, Casual Animal. Welcome in, dude. Oh. The thing is that I want to use Fable. Could have waited. I think Swamp Monster is very simple, but also very easy to like that can get out of hand. Like, I don't know. Maybe use a Fable Catalyst before phase 2 could be nice. This is bad. You don't want this to happen. Okay. Let us start a run, shall we? Okay. How much space do I have to record? Let me see. Okay, should be fine. All right. Let us do a run. Let us do a run. Hello, Bubbles. Get ready to read 3 books. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know it's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yow!
1, 2, 3. Playing the fall, dude. Pokemon in. Yeah, I would like to also read more, but not a big reader personally. I'm a big visuals kind of guy. That's why it's so much easier for me to enjoy and consume like TV shows and movies than books. I think it's because I'm able to like put the emotions and whatever, like I'm able to process that better, like seeing it than like reading it, right? That's why I also struggle to play games like Hollow Knight or like, you know, games where you have to like read the text to like hear the character talk, is because you can't always get what they're trying to say and the emotion they're trying to say through text. I fear that I will never get a 143. Hello, Scovey. Thank you for the glorp buses, dude. Welcome in, gamers. All the glorps. Holy schmoly. Ready to watch some speedruns. Oh, does it, Marbra? That's actually really, really nice. If Soak Song does a good job of like storytelling. Interesting. That was one thing I struggled with playing that game, is that like I could never really understand, or not that I couldn't understand, but I couldn't really get into it because I prefer when characters are talking to me. You know what I mean? I'm not reading the screen.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, you out here?
Well, I think it depends on the audio mixing of the show or whatever that you're watching. Because a lot of Netflix shows, or like, yeah, a lot of TV shows are really bad, like audio balancing wise. You have to like turn it up to max volume. And then as soon as like a gunfight happens or an explosion happens, it's like you're waking up your whole neighborhood. You're like, holy shit, what was that? Hey, Marlon. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Wishing you a great stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Getting caught up on the old streams. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, I have a decent amount of YouTube streams. I'd like to put more out, though. I would like to stream more on YouTube. I think if I learned how to, like, switch games easy, it would help a lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I normally watch shows with headphones, so I don't really have that issue. Also, my favorite shows that I end up always watching, like Better Call Saul, I feel like have good enough sound balancing to where you can hear the dialogue, but that might be just my bias. God, I love that show. Hello, Ducky Bear.
Hey,
Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I see you lurking.
I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, where we're safe. Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. If you wanted fancy boutiques and shops, no place better. But
No, I did not, Gemini, because when the PC turns off like that, the run becomes invalid right away, unfortunately. So that run was just thrown out the window when my PC crashed. Thank you, Ram. Thank you for the good luck, dude.
I don't worry.
Okay. There's no way that my inputs got dropped there. Well, that sucks. Ah, my input got dropped and I'm probably gonna die for it. Yep, that sucks.
For sure.
Bro, I swear I pressed start. I don't know why it didn't register my input there. Try that again. Yeah, I see. It's not jumping right away. Okay. Frequent says I shouldn't watch your speedruns as a first playthrough walkthrough, but I want to say thank you so much for getting me through some shitty areas. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, my rule of thumb is like on a first playthrough, I'll try to kill everything once, and if I do that, then I will like run past everything afterwards. Lawara? Watch your horizontal stream? Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's all going to the same place, right? I don't really mind where you watch from. What in the world was that? I tried to jump and equip my weapon before the cutscene played, but my start input got dropped, I think, unfortunately. I do not, Warna, because I need, I think it's what, 1,000 followers on TikTok to stream on it. So I don't have enough followers on TikTok. My TikToks, they don't bang. Like, I feel like I don't really do well on TikTok. So haven't really tried, because they don't really do well anyway. I have much more success on YouTube and Twitch. 145. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Absolutely. You know, fun fact about me, I'm not a big Office guy. I'm more of a Parks and Rec kind of guy. Oh, did it, Dalton? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's just a fun way to get people to come over from YouTube Shorts if they're scrolling. I have not watched Office UK. I've only watched the US version. Hi, Ricky Brown. Welcome in. Parks and Rec is way better. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm a big Parks and Rec guy. That was Astrobot, or what was it called, from Expedition 33? I never fought that boss or interacted with that, but someone told me to add it, so I added it. I've never seen that boss or whatever that's from in Expedition 33. Hello, Pandorix. Welcome in. Oh, why did I do that? Wait. I am fucking up. Also, song overlay was not working, so there you go. There's song overlay. In case you guys were wondering where it was. What's your game of the year? Out of the nominees, Expedition 33, but my favorite game this year was Liza P. Overture. Yeah, Liza P. DLC for me, but it's not a nominee. Out of the nominees, it was Expedition. I've heard some people say Blueprints was their game of the year, which is totally valid as well. Hot Take Coming back from 33 showed me how hypocritical people are because of masses of people hate on Souls games or force me to learn parry timings. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that are arguing over game of the year right now, or, you know, whatever, are using such, like, bad faith arguments, very like holier than thou, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's like, well, Expedition 33 is not Soul Slop. Elden Ring can never be game of the year in the same year that Expedition 33 won. People are like, Expedition 33 is the game of the decade. No, Elden Ring is. No, whatever, what was the other game? No, Baldur's Gate 3 is. And it's like they think that the devs are going to send them a check for $1 million for chilling out for them. I don't understand that. Baldur's Gate 3 is my favorite game ever. Was last base game run record? No. The last run that I posted for base game, like at the time it was record, but it has been beaten a lot ever since. My current PB is a lot lower than that run. And my current PB is about 30 to 40 seconds off the record. Absolutely. Absolutely, Wara. I was watching someone play it. I think that game is great. If you love, you know, roguelikes, puzzle games, like, it's all about what you like. So I feel like saying that one game is objectively the game of the decade or whatever is like so silly. Because I would say that Expedition loses points for me because of the gameplay. Like, people are like, oh, I love the gameplay. I love that it's like turn-based with parries. And it's like, I don't really like that. Like, I tolerated it because the story was great, but I didn't really love the turn-based, or you know what I mean? I didn't really love the gameplay for that game, but I tolerated it.
Parade weapon is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, I did it out here.
It's also like there are people that spit in the face of like JRPG enjoyers because they're like, oh, this is the way all RPGs should be, all turn-based RPGs should be, and it's like, well, you're kind of like removing every single aspect of strategy from the game by making everything parry. Like, you are effectively untouchable. You cannot be touched in that game. So I feel like it's not balanced at all. And I don't think it's like a blueprint for future JRPGs or whatever. Like, I feel like that's kind of a silly argument. Because the game is not balanced at all.
One more thing I should mention.
And it's not even fun if you're just like if you're just not able to be damaged at all.
So you'll have to lie to get inside.
I do, yeah, I did record for DLC. That run on YouTube right now is the current record for DLC. I'd say WoW could have claimed that at one point, but not any longer. Oh, for sure. I think games like WoW, games like Halo, back in its day, like back in its prime, like those are like game of the decade, because it's like showing you a whole new generation. Like, because back in that time, World of Warcraft was like groundbreaking. They're like, what the hell? You can play an online game with someone from, I don't know, Asia, and you're in America? That's possible? And that was like huge for 2005 or whenever that game came out. I never really played it a lot when I was younger, but I think WoW for sure takes like game of the decade for 2000s. Absolutely. Here, let me bet it's PB. Too niche for game of the year overall. That's fair. I think there's a certain amount of like casual pandering to do for a game to be game of the year.
Hey, let's be more careful.
It has to have just enough like
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
of a broad audience
But
to cater to be game of the year. Like, because I don't like roguelikes and I don't really like puzzle games, so I didn't play Blueprints, but I can recognize it's undeniably fantastic. But I would not vote it for game of the year because it wasn't really my preference. And so that's why these arguments are so subjective, and that's why it's so like arbitrary.
Before the puppet frenzy.
Did I have a RuneScape? My friend tried to get me into RuneScape like a long time ago, and I just never could do it really. I feel like if I worked from home or like did something else that I had like idle time, I'd probably play RuneScape if I had to like, oh, you know, sit and, you know, take calls from home or whatever, you know, and then while you're working from home, you can play RuneScape. I'd probably play if I had a more like idle lifestyle, because it's a very good idle game. But I'm not a very idle game kind of guy. I respect it though for sure, because my friend is like a maxed out character. Oh, nice, Ireland. Oh yeah, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Absolutely. You prefer Final Fantasy 14? See, my brother loves that game. They try to get me into it like so many times, but
Are you a dream or an Stop showing up. I demand it. The truth.
this game I played in 2003. The running joke at school is that everyone played it secretly, but no one opened up to playing it. Yeah. That's fair. Like, I could tell, like, and that's what I mean when we're talking about, like, games of the year, or, like, games of the decade or whatever. Like, I always just look to games that, like, everyone talked about or everyone played, or it was a shared experience, right? Like, and that was why Elden Ring, I thought, was, like, so deserving. It wasn't even just like, oh, FromSoft slop, game of the year classic. Like, it actually, like, Elden Ring culturally changed video gaming that year. Elden Ring was on everyone's mind, and it was like the most influential game that year. Quality slop, yeah. Not a bad take, Phonon. Not liking RPGs or MMORPGs is very, very normal. Songs are not what I want to listen to. I also did not split. My bad, my bad. I was an argument that ISP is better than Bloodborne for FromSoft fans, or like no, because it's not a From Software game. Well, that's a very, in my opinion, I almost want to say like bad faith argument. Like nothing can beat From Software. That's so like close-minded. I would never use that as my argument. Like that's a very shaky foundation to argue on. I'd never say, oh, it's not From Software, so it's not good. It's a very close-minded argument. First of all, you can argue like the quality of the game side by side, but you can't argue one is From Software and one is not. And I would agree with you. I think that Liza P is better than like 60% of whatever From Software has done, you know, in their first couple of years. I would totally agree with that, honestly. Like, sue me. Sue me. Thank you, Yen. I have not put it on YouTube yet, unfortunately. I'll do it probably tonight. I've been focusing on getting my vertical streaming to work. I'll put my run on YouTube tonight, I think, if I don't get another PB. Hey, Twink Time. Thank you, dude. Game of the decade 2010 is Demon Souls. 10 to 20 is Dark Souls. 20 to 30 would be Lies of P, and maybe Armored Core 6. Okay, okay. I never played Armored Core 6. I have never played that game. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to give it a go. I'm not a big mech guy, but I feel like Armored Core would be fun. I played the game for like 2 hours on launch and never again. It was cool though. I just didn't play it because I didn't want to stream it. Mate, it's a sort of Souls channel. Not going to plug it. It does like Lies of P. It does not like Lies of P. For delayed attacks and enemy tracking, but I find Lies of P saying it's similar to Sekiro. Delayed attacks and enemy tracking. Okay. That's fair. I feel like any criticism is valid. Like if it has grounds to stand on, which, you know, I don't. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, their opinion's wrong because there is no delayed attacks in the game. Well, absolutely is delayed attacks in this game. I think it's very silly to like argue a point with somebody who's not even in the conversation. But yeah. It's hard to say, or it's hard to act like it's hard to predict boss attacks when speedrunners such as yourself slay. Well, we don't really predict what's coming. We basically know what's coming because everything is like supposed to go a certain way. Like we're supposed to, like, you know, on the third attack it's supposed to be this attack, and if it's not, it's bad RNG, right? So that's kind of how we react, quote unquote react so well. I mean, when things go off script, you can fix it, obviously, but Game of the decade, Lies of P or Lies of P Overture? All right, guys, it's a really hard choice. Pick one. Someone's got to pick it. Game of the decade. Claire Obscure, Baldur's Gate, and Elden Ring enjoyers out. It's Lies of P time. Yes, the body blocking is awful, Lefty. I agree. I listen to pretty much like every kind of music. Miserable. I'm on music is on Twitch right now. If you want to take a peek at what I have for taste. But yeah, I listen to like literally everything. I know it's a cop-out answer, but okay, this is bad RNG right here. It's supposed to do a spin, the triple spin, but now I cannot save Fable. I have to use my Fable on him. Oh! Speaking of Lies of P music, what a great track. Hello, Xavier. Love your videos. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Well, Kirby Air Riders came out slightly earlier, 10 out of 10. Air Riders is cool, man. I've been watching Ouroboros play that. Lies of P over mid obscure. Okay, you can't. That's actually rage bait. You can't say that. People will take their pitchforks out if you say that. You literally cannot say that. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you for the good luck, dude. Except for Nameless Puppet Phase 2. It's better to dodge or parry. There's an attack that he does where he like jumps over twice and does like a lot of attacks you have to multi-parry. And the best way to deal with that is to either dodge or like, you know, you can tap the parry button faster than you think you can. You can like let it go and press it again right away. So if you're having trouble parrying, that's probably why you're not double tapping enough. Or once you get the feel for the double taps, it's quite simple. No crashes anymore? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I went ahead and I talked to a couple of my friends that are, you know, they're in IT and they, you know, they know what they're talking about. And I basically went through what was going on and they gave me a couple of solutions. So we're going to see if it works.
Only the worst pass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The cursed angel's wing.
Forget Windows. No. They were saying to tune down my CPU, which I've done already. And I've also... Because they said that the CPU that I currently have is like... by the stock settings are very, very high on these Intel 13th gen CPUs. They come stock like overclocked essentially. Which is like not good because that doesn't work in all systems. I wasn't rage baiting, I genuinely like LiSP more. Oh, I mean, listen, to me, you're not rage baiting, but to other people, you probably are. Hello, Siegel. Welcome in, dude. Also, I think we have ads coming up pretty soon. Hopefully not. I think I saw that correctly. No, yeah. Like, whenever I bring up, oh, LiSP Overture is my game of the year, people are like, what about E33? What about E33? Like, if Liza P was able to tell a story the way that E33 did, I feel like it would be probably considered better than most Souls games. Because that's the one thing that Liza P has over Souls games, a lot of people say, is that the story is a lot more consumable and straightforward. And it tells you, like, what's going on without you having to search through the item descriptions and watch YouTube videos to understand the story. Like, I think that's a bit ridiculous. The fact that we're in 2025 and still Souls games are doing the obscure story thing. I think Elden Ring is a bit better, but I'd love for their next title to have better quest lines. That's one thing that is like a must-have in their next story or their next game, is to have better quest lines. Because the Elden Ring quest lines are ass. I think Liza's quest lines are not the greatest either. Like, they're straightforward, but also not very interesting. Whereas Elden Ring stories are very, very interesting, but you have to, again, do research to understand them. So I don't know why we're in 2025 and we're still doing the obscure questline thing. I don't want to look up a guide on how to do Millicent's questline. Hello, see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Frizzy. I agree that they deserve a nomination for sure. I think it got nominated for Best RPG, which obviously Baldur's Gate 3 was going to win always, 10 out of 10 times, because it's Baldur's Gate 3. Just explore. Well, the thing about that is that the version of exploring they want you to do is to walk around the map for an hour and a half to end up somewhere that's not even close to where the quest line is, right?
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
It's like, oh, you know, I'll see you around, and you see them again, like standing on a hill in some random location. You're like, hey, that's you. And then you're like, oh, I'll see you around. And you never see them ever again. So it's like, I don't know. I think they have to rework their quest lines next game. Yeah, the reloading's awful too. I agree. But in every Souls game, gets kind of boring. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't really play them casually very much, because it's just like, they're not very good games to play casually a second time. You very much have to do like a challenge run on a second playthrough. We also have ads guys in about 30 seconds, by the way. And thank you, by the way, for the Prime sub, Youth Box. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Overture wins 2025. Is there a best DLC category? I wonder if there is one this year. Because definitely should win that. Oh yeah, for sure. Miserable. Absolutely. Overture music is 10 out of 10. At the golden joysticks, I saw that on Steam. Yeah. Deserved. Deserved. That's so funny how everyone got so wound up about how the Game Awards nominated Elden Ring last year for Game of the Year. Even though quite literally, if nothing else better came out than a DLC, what does that say about your game? You know what I mean? This is your goat. Now that's rage bait. That is rage bait right there. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. Well, also, like, Resident Evil being nominated for Game of the Year 2023, like, RE4, I feel like people were upset for no reason with that. Because, like, yeah, it's a remake, but it was a groundbreaking remake. It quite literally was, like, the best remake of our generation. Like, I don't think there's been a better remake since RE4 remake. Any game that can revolutionize the industry is worthy of Game of the Year. I don't care if it's a remake or a sequel or a DLC or, you know, a free expansion or like a cosmetic pack, hell, even. If it has the most impact on gaming that year, then it deserves the award. If horse armor is a thing, you know what I mean? Okay, sounds good, Warren Up. Have a good rest of your night. Last of Us and Skyrim could win everything. Oh, I don't know if that's true. I don't think Skyrim, like, I don't think a re-release would ever win any awards, because like Last of Us already won awards in 2013 and Last Part 2 in 2020. I don't think the remastered versions would ever be up for any sort of awards because they're just remasters. Unless I'm wrong, unless they have been up for awards for the remasters, which doesn't feel right. Ow, ow, ow. What the hell am I stuck on? Jesus. Copy of Sekiro. I think that's like the most frustrating argument. It's like, oh, it's a copy of Sekiro, or like, oh, it's a Souls-like, or oh, it's this. I feel like Souls-like is the most like derogatory term you can give a game. Like it's a game, okay? It's an action RPG. How about that? It's not a Souls-like. It's an action RPG. Have an open mind. I think it's a very like damaging thing, you know what I mean? Like for a game to have to fit a mold, like, oh, it's got to be a Souls-like to be good, or like, you know what I mean? Like, Liesby does not have to identify. Is Elden Ring a Souls-like? Well, no, it's a From Software game. No From Software game is a Souls-like. Souls-likes are not From Software games. Liesby should win the Best Souls-like award. It really should. Ah, shit. That's like saying that, like, Super Metroid is a Metroidvania. I don't think it works like that. At least I don't think it does. I don't think it should work like that. I don't think it's a Souls-like. Hello, Cactus. Welcome in. Yeah, I think it's very damaging to like make a game fit a mold like that, because then the developers and, you know, the maybe not even developers, maybe like the higher ups, like the marketing people, are like thinking to themselves, you know, like, oh, we have to be a Souls-like because they're popular right now, right? Like, we have to fit this mold because it's popular. I think it's very damaging. I think people should just make the games they want to make. Remnant was called a Souls-like. Yeah, it's quite literally the exact opposite of what a Souls-like entails. Like, there's a health bar and a roll button. It's got to be a Souls-like. Health bar, roll button, bosses. Even though it's like a roguelike shooter, like action game. I hate that shit so much. It bugs me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Distro. Yeah, it's roll slop. Oh, that's the best. Whenever they call something whatever slop, that's the best. I love that. Parry slop. This game is parry slop. Friend slop on friend games? Yeah, friend slop. That is very funny. I mean, I think friend slop is a more endearing term, at least from what I've what's the word? I don't know. From what I've gathered, I feel like the term friend slop is more endearing. than all the other slop terms. I think context matters. Peak is peak friend slop, exactly. Like, I use the word friend slop, but not because I'm bitter, it's because it's funny. It's very funny. Hello, Yunji.
Yow!
Yeah, I'm miserable. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the follow, dude. You have friends? Questionable. I'm just kidding. I have friends, guys, okay? I have friends. Listen. I promise you I have friends. Not coping, I swear. That's true. I actually only have enemies. That's very true. My number one op. Hey, zombie. Turn voices back on because it's kind of getting annoying to not have voices on. Come join me. What happened with just like Dark Souls meme? I don't know. I don't know. Was that a meme? Oh yeah, this is like the Dark Souls of whatever. I think that was a meme.
The entertainment district.
The entertainment
I call
district.
it extravagant.
Hey, Seagull.
Operas, operettas,
Kazan is such a beautiful
street
Souls-like
concerts,
too if you haven't
all
played it.
running
Lots of great bosses.
24/7.
Yeah, I
Adelina
enjoyed
Fortier,
Kazan.
the singer
I played
in
it
the
twice.
red dress.
I played it
She's the most
on
famous
hardest
of them
difficulty,
all.
and then I played it
The
with
legendary.
I think on level 1.
I'm not sure if she's
I enjoyed
still
it.
alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
Thank you, Bagsack. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Bah.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina. Fire as your sister.
Hello, Fire. If I knew because your Elden Ring runs from Kingdoms quick. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the run. Also, I don't know if you watched the DLC portion, but that was like a lot of fun. For its time, I thought it was a very good run. A little showcase run of the DLC. Yeah, it is very good. Yeah. There's a bounty out right now by the developers. Speedrun bounty for Kazan. I was thinking about trying it, but you need the extra damage, Lou. I did proc fire on her. Also, once you proc fire, you do extra damage per hit. Status effects are really good in this game. Ah, no, I hate this attack. Okay. Hey, thank you, Basic. Welcome in, dude. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. There's only 6%. I don't know the number, but it does big damage. Status effects are really, really good in this game. So all I know is if you don't use fire, you don't really kill her efficiently because she's stuck at half HP. But with the combo that I do, she just dies. So I don't know. Just a lot of damage though.
Pay up, freeloaders.
Thank you for the 45 months, Carter. Thanks, dude. Nice. It's cool you said my name right. Most viewers call me FFF Yar. To be fair, I take a long time to read someone's name for the first time. Take my time. That skip has been in since the glaive was added, Radius. The jump was only really useful on 102. A long time ago, 102. Like back when the wrench was still used. That was the last time I used that skip in the Opera House. And then once the glaive came out, there was a version of that skip with Fable, then that version without Fable. So. Favorite DLC boss? I always say Ancient Guardian or Lumacchio. I love both those bosses. This is a any percent glitchless run. Meaning only required content, glitchless. Yeah, it'd be Arlecchino, but I have beef with Arlecchino, miserable. I feel like Arlecchino has way too many attacks that cannot be parried. I don't like that. Not all glitches, or not all skips are glitches, Zombie. That was just a running attack off of a platform. You can call it whatever you want, but we don't call it a glitch. Glitch slop, yeah. But, you know, the real answer is that the definition is a very blurred line, and it's very tough to come up with a rule set that works for everybody in terms of what we think is and isn't a glitch. It's very silly and arbitrary conversation half the time. Hello, Gristle. It's like, yeah, well, this is not a glitch because this, and this. Oh, yeah, well, it's not a glitch because this, and this. And it's like, well, you know, That's why I don't really participate in those conversations. Whenever a new speedrun is being made, I just follow the rules. How many runs do you think you've done? For this game, I've done more than I can count. It's too difficult to count. I've done so many for this game. Like, as far as categories, I've done 90% glitchless. I've done DLC, main game plus DLC with glitches. I've done any percent, you know, main game with glitches. I've done any percent hitless. I've done all vanilla bosses hitless. I've done no leveling, no upgrades. Way too many to count. An exact number. I just somewhere in the hundreds. Hundreds of fresh files, like, started to finish. How all burgers are sandwiches, but not all sandwiches are burgers. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Hey, morning sucks. Welcome, welcome. Tacos are hot dogs. Okay, so you're just wrong. Interesting. Very good point. Are you rage baiting me? I feel like you're rage baiting me.
The grand exhibition theme was automatic puppets and city.
A taco is a hot dog in the same way that, I don't know, a football is a baseball. You know what I mean? They're both balls, right? They're both food items, but, you know? Am I looking too into it? How dare you disrespect tacos? You got beef with Hanso on YouTube for that comment, just so you know. You're under fire from YouTube. You better watch yourself. Did I destroy the wrong amulet? Let me see. Okay, I destroyed the right amulet. Good. Sushi rolls contain meat and rice, just like a burrito does. Guys. Guys, we're getting a bit ridiculous here. Rage bait slop. Listen, you said it, not me. Oh. They fit the bill for an open sandwich. Well. Sushi is like a burrito like. Okay, let's not use the word like now, okay? We're getting ahead of ourselves. When we use the word like, it's when things start getting out of hand. People start throwing chairs. Ba ba ba. 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 The Dark Souls of food conversations. This is like 2010's Rage Bait. I didn't put on the acid abrasives. We'll do that right now, I guess. Bam. 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 Ah, I messed everything up. It's fine.
Light to the followers of the truth! The new world belongs to us!
Oh yeah, golding on Victor.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Please. Now.
Our days are never coming back. A sushi is a burrito, like, how about that? Guys. I've had enough rage baiting for one day. Next thing you guys are going to say, is water wet? And then I'm going to literally throw my controller at the screen.
This place is...
Ice cream is yogurt.
There's no easy way to
Isn't,
say
well,
this.
there's frozen yogurt, so I feel like it's not totally false, because yogurt's also dairy, a cold dairy product that you enjoy like a treat, so I feel like it's not totally wrong. I agree with that.
It's just terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
But over shaky flip explode. Ow! Oh my god, they're gonna kill me with that. I took damage in real life from that one.
Those damn alchemists.
Those damn
Time
alchemists.
to bargain. They find you're a worthy.
Alchemists, you say? When I got here my first playthrough, and I saw Alidoro talking about alchemists, I was like the Dokes meme of like him in the car. Like, I can't prove it. You know what I mean? That was literally me in my first playthrough. Nobody knows about cannoli reference. Taco is a cannoli. I don't get it, personally. Please enlighten me. Had to turn off 7TV. Why? Are there too many words for emotes? There do be a lot of those. Just so you can read the chat, you need to turn off 7TV. That's crazy. We might have a little bit too many words for emotes, guys. Nah. No way. Like the Egyptians, yeah. We'll have hieroglyphics that are just like ba, like OM, like a cat, like a random cat. That'll be our hieroglyphics. Yeah, glorp shaky. They'll be animated too. Animated hieroglyphics. Could you imagine that? That'd go crazy. Exactly, Seagull. I don't even know what you just said, but you said something. Well.
From the direction of Crod Central Station. Oh, this could be bad.
Any bridge
Really,
zips?
really
I remember
bad.
those days, dude. Ulch. Ow. Okay, that was really bad, actually. That kind of sucks. Uh-oh, this kind of sucks. No. Chopped and unk. If you said those words to me in sequence 3 years ago, I'd say, what is wrong with you? But now they actually mean something. Also, I love the mobile command, or the mobile word. My existence is but a grain of sand in the desert that is the... I don't even know what that emote, the actual name is, but...
Did you
Nothing but a grain of sand compared to the entire scale of the universe. Yep. Yeah, it's worth finishing, Ghost, for sure. I'd say it's worth finishing. This game is great. Love it. 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10, actually. But say this one. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm good in that one. A : 4 B : 25. Yeah, I'm done. I'm sorry, mobile users. I apologize. Say this one. Kowalski, looking rather large and compressed like a Microsoft Word document.
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you got.
Oh man, anyone on mobile right now is gonna be so confused. Anyone on mobile is going to be so confused, actually. 3 times fat fuck combo. Yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm really craving right now, chat? I think I need to buy some bread and some peanut butter because I've been really craving some peanut butter sandwiches. God, I really want one right now so bad. I do know jelly, though. I do know jelly on my peanut butter sandwiches because I'm not a big jelly guy.
I don't even.
Yep. PB only is great. Delectable, even. I'm not a jelly person either. It ruins the peanut butter. Oh my god, you guys are my people. Are there any jelly enjoyers in here?
This used to be the workshop's
Like PB&J enjoyers? I don't like it. I personally don't like it. I'm not a big PB&J guy. I'm a PB guy.
On attacking the place during the frenzy, but I didn't see it myself.
I don't like peanut butter. I think not liking peanut butter is more common than not liking jelly.
Keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, it's like too sweet, and also I don't like fruits with my savory treats, if that makes sense. Like, I would never have like apple crisp or like apple pie. I'm not a big like fruit dessert kind of guy. Never been. Never been a fruit dessert kind of guy. Nah, I'm not an apple pie guy either. I'm sorry, I know I'm rage baiting. I'm sorry. It has to be done. Someone has to do it. Who's gonna carry the boats? You know? Someone's gotta. Woo! Destroy this thing. What the hell is going on?
The hotel is under.
I need to grab a... I never understood, like, this...
Head to the hotel.
I have to grab a stargazer, like, in the hotel or something.
Communication through air.
I think that's what I'll do.
An interesting parlor trick.
Oh,
I'm gonna lose time in the hotel, I guess, but...
So, there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go. So what's happening now? Let's get
I've never really been a fluff guy.
our friends.
I've never really even tried fluff, to be honest. It's just like a jar of, like, marshmallow goo. Never really been a marshmallow guy. No, I mean, it kind of is, Muck. I thought so. I thought Fluffernutter was perfectly clear. I thought that was, like, fine, but... I only really ever do s'mores. I don't really eat marshmallows besides s'mores. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can't do this right now. Okay. I'll repair it, I guess, when I get to the bottom floor. I don't know how Fats is able to skip Stargazers and also get his abrasives back.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been
Oh, yeah, abrasive streets are great. Yeah, I love those.
cleared.
Winifred?
Welcome. I shall.
Welcome. This.
Welcome. I shall. Welcome.
Maybe buying a fire is the play here.
You're
Maybe instead of buying an acid abrasive, I'll buy a fire abrasive. That might make more sense, actually. Might start doing that. Instead of having to do this, I'm gonna have to grab this shit and then rest here. So I can get, like, one fire abrasive back. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time. I have two. Also, you lose, what, one level? Like, if you buy a fire abrasive? Corrupted slop. So true. So true.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel?
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty normal phrase, Blorp. I thought so, at
Is this
least.
the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling.
That's always they were called when I was growing up.
I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow.
Big brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces.
Ah, this freaking guy, man.
Avenge you.
Okay, not bad. Kind of slow, but I think the little sister is the slowest one to kill. Oh my goodness.
I've trained harder.
Oh, better gear. I didn't want to throw those out. We're getting ahead together. Don't. We couldn't save our That's when I see it.
Okay, not bad. Much worse run that I had that the night that my PC crashed, but whatever. If you ever go to Austin, we should go to the clubs and Bingus dance. What, do that on the dance floor? I'm down.
Attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to... Hey, look! That lever...
Wait, I think I did the routing correctly, actually, because I had one left. I didn't have to rest of the Stargazer. Okay. Haven't been in years. No lie,
Listen,
like
pal.
TwitchCon
Landing, but,
last
let's not
year
make it a habit.
in 2024 was the first time I ever went to a club.
What the...
I've never been like a bar or club guy. And I still don't think I'm a huge bar or club guy, but it was definitely an experience. Hello, NPC. Welcome on in. Yow! And thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm more of a house party kind of guy. House party, like whatever. Like the whole TwitchCon vibe. I get burnt out of the TwitchCon vibe very, very fast, I will say. I'm not like a party animal or anything like that. But I will do it every once in a while. Just for fun. I remember I brought Carter with me because he was doing commentary for Demon Souls. And so he came to TwitchCon. He came for a couple of days. I brought Carter. I'm like, so what do you think of the vibe? Like how's that? Like, how's it going? And he's like, yeah, this just really just feels like college. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel like that's the vibe. But yeah, like I said, I get burnt out very quickly from that kind of vibe. I'm definitely a more like boring person, which is not a bad thing. I just prefer smaller events. Walks into a bar and says, ow! Wait, why? Wait, why do I fall on the ground and say, ow? Am I an insurance scammer? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. You can have alcohol without fun. Yeah. That is very true. On the skip first. You can keep yapping. I need to learn the skip first. Nice. Yeah, for me it's a very situational thing to crack open a bivvy. I will say though, open bars, hell yeah. Drinks don't count in open bars. Not paying for drinks is poggers. Because drinks are not cheap. Ah! No! Oh my god, I thought I just died. That was so scary. I thought I just died. That velocity. I picked up speed so quickly falling down that. Holy schmoly. There we go. Open bars do be very pogger. Yeah. Like if I'm at a wedding, oh, for sure. I'm taking full advantage of that. If I'm not paying, sheesh. You know what I mean? Or like an all-inclusive like cruise or something like that. I'm taking full advantage of that. Ah! I hate this game. 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 I hate this video game. Fuck, man. God, that guy sucks. That guy sucks. That guy sucks, man. God, he never swings too, but whenever he does, you just die. Do I have a save file for this guy? Damn, man. That's annoying. Like a save file for the dude. I guess. Actually, it's no, it's pretty far. It's like over here. Grass. Like, look, he like never swings, but whatever. I did not get distracted, dude. I promise. That was just an honest mistake. I have... This guy doesn't ever fucking swing at me, bro. I gotta figure this shit out. Oh, speaking of Find the Flame, I just started playing FF16 again, and I just got to the Find the Flame part. Absolute cinema for both my ears and my eyes. Experiencing it again was just as good as the last time. Look, he never swings. He never swings at me. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. What the hell is Riesling radius? Okay, that was him swinging. So white wine, usually German. I cannot stand wine. It is disgusting. I hate wine so much. Okay. Go again, I guess. Hey, how's it going, Tom? Your commentary this part was no meme, no meme, no meme. I think for this part I did a cluster grenade and he would just get stunned over and over again. I could do that here, but I'd have to buy an extra cluster grenade, which would be very complicated.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Please escort him to the hotel.
Also, congrats on your placing, by the way, for Randocalypse. There's no way that just happened. No wine, no jelly. Possible to have no pineapple on pizza? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, I'm not a big fruit guy, like on anything, especially not pizza. Tom, on Seed 7, I walked in the Black Jail Knights arena. I was like, oh, it's okay, it's Violent Guards, it's kind of ass, but you know, surely they turned off Poison Tick. And then I was like, oh, they didn't turn off Poison Tick. Okay, well, I guess die, I guess. If Gargos can spawn in that arena, Poison Tick should be turned off, in my opinion. I was so triggered by that. I was like, oh, I'm dead. And then I died like 5 seconds later. Well, yep. Well, excellent try. I also died to Melania twice. It sucks. We have an ad break, guys, in like 20 seconds, by the way. And the French challenge is still turned on. Well, I would assume that Gargs would not fit in that arena. Like, it wouldn't be considered a big arena. But I guess it is a big arena for some reason. Because they were like Venn diagramming me with poison. I was just overlapped and I couldn't do anything. I was like, oh, okay. That's terrible. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no way that Black Jail Knights arena is a big arena. Which is kind of weird because, like, if you didn't ever check that boss, then you're at an advantage because you didn't check one of the worst fights in the game. Yeah. I mean, just a thought, you know. It's not my tournament. Those are my thoughts.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
Hello, are you out here alone?
But yeah, overall, I think I played pretty well. I don't know how the hell you guys are getting such high scores, though. I've been struggling to get even 30. And I've seen Kata get like 40 plus on some of his seeds. I'm like, God damn. Relax. You know what I mean? Randocalypse is ran by the French Souls community, or a French Souls community member, Blorp. It is a randomizer deathless challenge where you get put to a random area, and from that area you need to kill as many bosses as possible in an hour.
The hotel security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside.
The 90-minute version. Yeah, the routing's different. I bet you gotta add more regions and more bosses.
Look at that. I may be careful. I'll use.
You should take this. Yow! Thank you for the follow, dude. Bow, bow, bow. Hello, Darkness. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. I don't know if I'll make it very far in the Randocalypse, like, 90-minute format, but I will try my best.
We'll talk later, when we're safe.
I'm more focused on live speed anyway right now, but I thought that'd be a fun thing to try. Tom, have you played Two Worlds yet, by the way? I don't think I've seen the VOD of you playing Two Worlds, if you have played it. I think only Zoodle's played it so far. I saw that you were going to go for the speed run. The hilarious speed run. The 2-minute speed run where you just shoot the guy, the main bad guy that's outside the first village. And the whole village just mobs him. But it is sadly patched. I don't know what patch you need to speedrun the game on, but I was also thinking about running that game at one point, just for fun. Thank you, Selges. Welcome in.
You can't sneak past me. Die!
I demanded. Remember the scaffolding skip? I use keyboard and mouse. I don't know if it makes it easier or not, but That's just what I do. I think it's easier with keyboard and mouse. I can't confirm that though. Also, you can like coyote time jump in this game, so you can run off a ledge a little bit before it's considered you're falling off. I did, Tom. I saw Yorin was grinding that. I wanted to try it. I don't know how I feel about it, though. It's only like 40 minutes. Or like 45 minutes. I hate that attack so much. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try out the Zon bounty. It'd be nice to try it, you know. I don't know what the price pool split is, but it's 5K, so I imagine it's pretty good for even just getting 3rd or 4th.
Oh, my friend. Remember, you can get from City Hall.
Zon play similar to Lies P. Yes, kind of. It's like a more action-focused game, like a God of War or Neo or some other action game that's similar to. I'd say it's like closest to like Neo and God of War and Wukong. But it does have like bosses and Souls-like mechanics. But the one gameplay loop that I'm not a huge fan of is the like looting system. Just like set bonuses and whatever, and loot can be like randomized. I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of like loot slop in a way, but like it's not terrible. Like it's actually like pretty fun. It's a very fun game with some fun boss fights, but it's a bit of loot slop. I won't lie to you. They do. They go on very long.
Here it is. The
Darkness.
Nini works. Everything you see here belongs
Thank you, Lampa.
to the Nini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor.
Yeah, I saw that, Tom. I saw that Yorin used a certain set that you can always get guaranteed.
Almost every machine in Tram and Krot is
So I might try it.
gotta
You
be
re-downloaded the
curious
game?
about
Yeah.
the guy.
I mean, I'll be asked too, but coming off Lies of P, I think I'll be pretty warmed up. I just don't think it's what I want to do right now, per se. Even though it is for money, I might decide not to do it. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel about, like, after I get the record or whatnot in this category. I have a lot of stuff to do in December. I need to do Demon Souls practice for GDQ. I want to do DLC no-hit for Lies of P. And I also want to do... I guess I have Randocalypse to practice for as well. I have so much stuff that I need to work on and focus on. I'm being spread very thin. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Oh, does it end soon? Okay, yeah. If it ends soon, that's like, yeah, probably not gonna happen. Yorin is kind of the GOAT of that game. ends the 30th. Gotcha. So that's like 2 more days of stream time for me. Because I'm off tomorrow, then Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll stream Thanksgiving or not. Yeah, I don't think I have many stream days to do that, actually. Thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you, thank you. Is offline grinding allowed, or is that not allowed? Because I imagine there's someone grinding offline if it's allowed.
Chilella. I hope he's all right.
Okay, if offline's allowed, I might do it then, because I have some time, like in the middle of the day before I stream, so I might use that time to do some runs of that. I might try it a little bit. We'll see how I feel about it, though. In the coming days, there is Thanksgiving very soon, though. So I don't want to be like, sorry, family, I can't talk to you. I need to play Kazan, the first Berserker, for the bounty. Get out of my room playing Minecraft. I'm playing Kazan, the first Berserker. Do it up. Do it up. Why not? Why not let it fly? Anyone get my reference there? Any Chris Move enjoyers? What are the kids doing now? You get what you get the reference? You reach, I teach.
These bodies, could they be from Moonlight
Give
Town?
this guy a map.
Oh, did puppets do this?
Do you want you even if it only the world will pass.
Terrible RNG. Absolutely terrible RNG, but it's fine. I got the attacks that I cannot possibly punish with a R2. But it's fine. Well, it's very dependent on Foco's RNG. Darkness. If you get good RNG in Foco, you can save 3 bars, and you can use the Fable Spin on a Tone, so it's a very, very quick fight. You save like 5 seconds if you get the good RNG on a Tone, or on a Foco. But there, I was trying to punish with a R2, but it wouldn't. She wouldn't let me because she kept doing the infinite combo with the pickaxe, which there's not enough time to do the R2 with the glaive on that one. Hey, Alexian. Not on this run. I have a run on my YouTube channel that is with the DLC too, but this one is glitchless base game.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
His hat fell off. It's Indiana Jones.
No idea what those things are.
It's Glorp Indiana Jones. Oh my god. We need to make Glorp with a cowboy hat on. Or like an explorer hat, not a cowboy hat. Yeah, like that guy.
What's their problem?
But Glorp.
Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes.
I asked you earlier, Tom, did you ever play Two Worlds, by the way? I was looking for if anyone had played it. I saw Zoodle played it. That was very funny. I enjoyed watching Zoodle play Two Worlds. Not yet. When you do, let me know. I want to see it. Are you gonna try to speedrun it? Like you said that you would? I mean, it's the strat that they do is patch, but you can maybe see if you can down patch it for the speedrun. I don't know how you do that though. I've never tried. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if it's patched, but I just know that I've tried it before and it didn't work. He has like so much more HP now. Because they saw that people were doing that and they were like, oh, I guess we have to change that. Let's give him more HP. Or make him invulnerable or something. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that actually even exists. I've never seen a game like that. Like a speedrun. Where you literally just kill the final boss in the first level of the game. Yo, Fats, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome in, gamer. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, raiders. What were you up to today? What was on the agenda? What is your agenda? My agenda. I'm a mechanic. Oh my. Okay, it's the word. Thank God. Thank God. That was horrible. Didn't all bosses, mini bosses attempt in Shape of Dreams? All bosses, mini bosses, huh? Including DLC or base game? Bum, 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 bum. Have you like gone through and done a full run to see how long it is? I'm sure it's not that much longer than all main bosses plus DLC, but
Welcome. I shall. Welcome.
It isn't there.
there you are. Very easy, my savior.
I know.
Wait just one moment. Is that not my usual?
Big. It starts out BC, or sorry, CB, Alexian, but you can make it AAD. So I'm guessing with maxed out stats, it's probably better to not crank it for anything and just do split stats. But we do dex in the speedrun. It's more stat efficient that way. We'll go up to like 50 technique in this run. And it scales pretty well, actually, even to 50. We get a lot of damage per level in this game with technique crank, or just cranks in general. I think it's partly because there's no like two-hand bonus like in Souls games, so like they wanted to juice up the weapon damage per level. Ah. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I caught him.
Monsters everywhere. I need to
Monsters everywhere. Yeah, it's like the reason why this weapon is even good in the first place. Like, I'll watch people like use this weapon in their first playthrough without using the Fable art, and it just looks so awkward to use without the Fable art. Like, you have to use the parries to make it worthwhile. It's so bad without parries. I feel like the base damage is just straight up just lower than most weapons without the parries. It feels that way, at least.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance.
Under 3 hours? Oh, I see. Okay.
Boulevard was built. This place
Interesting.
literally was all there was of Krat.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I was thinking of trying a glitchless, like, with DLC, probably after this category. But.
Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became...
Alright, sounds good, dude. Thank you for the good luck, man.
Desperate slums.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's
Thank you again for the raid.
Yeah. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. The receding tide seems all boats.
Inhuman reaction right there. On Andreas, thank you. I don't think this weapon requires, like, insane reaction time, but it does require a lot of finesse, I would say, to make work properly. In the right hands, it's disgustingly broken.
I test 1, 2, 1, 2. We have a schedule update pretty soon. It's time tonight. Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppy has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Be careful. Ah! Oh my god. Pickaxe lady is so scary. Yeah, the one thing that I think is the main criticism I would have of Fable Arts in this game is that, like, only like 2 of them have poise. I feel like in their next game they should give Fable Arts poise, at least. I don't know if that'd be too broken or anything, but I don't think the wrench is like that broken with the poise. Like, you take a lot of damage when you're charging up. I think it's fine to give it poise. Like, having no poise on this one, it kind of sucks. Like, having no hyper armor on the R2 definitely sucks on this weapon. Or at least have like some sort of like amulet or like some sort of mechanic where you can obtain poise, right? To hyper armor through shit could be nice.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. Hey, I'm bought. It's my turn! Right there, survive and win.
Okay. Classic 1 HP. I was so scared I was gonna die right there. They all kept doing their like cringe throwables at the same time. Things that I couldn't really deal with at the same time. Honestly, taking the repose is not a bad idea though. I did an R1 for speed, but I ended up losing time, I think, over just reposting. Get you too far. Bow, 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 bow. Don't you know?
You're gonna go.
That it's hard. You're a passive point enjoyer yourself. Honestly, I don't mind passive poise. Like, yeah, it can kind of break the game, but it's also fun. Like, it's just fun to have passive poise. I enjoy just walking up to something with heavy armor and just tanking it.
Welcome.
I'm still baffled why they add a time gated resource into a single player game. That is a great point. The coins, yeah. That is a great point.
Rosa
Isabel Street.
Entertainment District. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina.
Ah, the item.
Singer in the red dress. She was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
I think for some reason when you face away from White Lady, she doesn't react to you when you R1 her. That was also like a Omega low roll damage wise. That's why I lost time there. She's supposed to die soon after the riposte, but I got a bad damage roll in that fight. That's one thing they need to remove in their next game. I think RNG damage has to go. I kind of hate it. I kind of dislike the RNG damage. Sue me. I think nobody likes it though. It's like I don't want to play a gacha game every time I press R1, you know what I mean? I don't want to play roulette. Will my R1 do 10% less damage? Oh, absolutely, I could see that in PT. I was watching Yorin, and he was just destroying boss. I was like, what? This game has damage? You can do yellow damage in this game? I was like baffled at the thought of yellow damage in Kazan. This game has an easy mode too, which obviously is faster, but the default category on speedrun.com will always be Legendary Stalker because it's just the default difficulty. This might not kill. It did. Nice. Well, the door animation. So if you use your grindstone from your inventory without a weapon equipped, you'll cancel the door animation. You'll stop opening the door because it'll like overwrite the animation with doing the butt scratch of having no weapon equipped and doing the grindstone animation. It works with the Stargazer, or sorry, the pocket watch as well. You can pocket watch out of a lot of animations.
Warning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even
Doesn't work on every door though.
about the king that guides
There's a certain window of doing it for cutscenes, like boss cutscenes. We can do it on Andreas and Watchmen, as far as boss cutscenes go. And you can almost do it in Laxasia. It's like almost possible in Laxasia. I think Blade got it on like unlimited FPS, but we don't run it on unlimited FPS. We run on 120 max. Like right there, I used the pocket watch to cancel the Fable Catalyst animation, even though it was already almost over. Ow, that's not good. Right there, I also canceled the animation of pressing the button on the door, which gives you, you know, a little bit more time to talk to the merchant there. It's not like a huge time save, but it gives you more time to talk to the merchant. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore, though. I think it's faster to not do that. It looks really cool when you get it, but I don't think it actually is faster. Unless... I might cook something up later with the Jester, honestly. Could be worth testing. You could do, like, Fable into Fable Spin, maybe? But might not be enough damage. I use a PS5 controller, Blurb. I used to use a custom controller, but the sticks kind of wore out on me. The rubber around the sticks kind of wore out, and it's hard to use that controller nowadays because it's just like pure plastic digging into my hand. I just use a default black DualSense controller.
But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Yes, I have played Expedition 33, Alex. I could have used that Fable Catalyst in the train. I don't know why I didn't. So now I guess. I love just sitting 10 vitality the entire run. I go to 14 to be fair at one point, but no, I got bored, Alex. I got bored after the main story. I didn't feel like playing anymore. Ow, come on, man. I'm able to check it out till after the run, but you can put it in chat, Darkness. I have an idea of what you'd be doing to get that result. Boom. They patched the goddamn mango skip on that gate. Unfortunate. Ow. Ah, gotcha, Tom. Okay. Oh, I see. In that case, I don't really have time to do the Kazan thing, but I'd like to try it.
Yow!
This. Do I have the... Yeah, I do have the thing on.
Light to the followers of the truth! The new world belongs to us!
The new world belongs to us. Nice. Yeah, I think you should, Tom. Definitely should try it. It's worth a go.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Please. I won't.
Such music. Different vibe. Vibe shift. I want to heal. I don't normally take damage from Victor, so it's kind of a new, unique thing.
Place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard.
Yeah, we've been doing like metal / surging for a little bit, so I'm changing the vibe.
Eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, I think it's just terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Jesus, they're all trying to knife me. Average day in London. Play time save, yep. A little bit of a heater. I don't know, it was like minus 54 or some shit after BRB2. That was the one that my PC shut off after BRB2.
The terms of bargain. You're aware?
Ow. Gonna be empty on cells for good old swamp monster. Yeah. I think at 120 FPS, the bitrate would just look so bad. I think it's the biggest challenge with doing 120 FPS streaming is like the bitrate would be so ass. Like YouTube is like infinite, I think, or it's like, you know, a very high limit of bitrate. They're like, ah, you do 10K, I don't care. Twitch is like 6K or you can't stream. I mean, you can do 8K, which is what I do, but it's barely, it's marginally better. Hey, when games add new stuff, locked by New Game Plus. Yeah. I don't like that either. Like, hard modes being locked by New Game Plus is kind of, or not even New Game Plus, but playing the game through the one time. Because what if you don't want to play the game a second time? What if you just want to play the game on hard mode the first time? You know? Surge is resisting. We can let this one play. Well, also it's like the achievements locked behind like a second or third playthrough is a whole other thing as well. Resident Evil games? I mean, I feel like with Resident Evil it's a bit different because I feel like in Resident Evil, like they're made to be replayed in a way. Whereas like Final Fantasy or God of War or like Last of Us, like narrative experiences aren't meant to be replayed as much. You know what I mean? Nice.
I knew you'd do it.
Oh.
The last hero weapon is in my hand.
Yeah, exactly. Life give. Yeah, like the most annoying thing is when the coolest weapon in the game is locked behind like a second playthrough or like, you know, Burial Blade, which we understand is like Gehrman's weapon and everything, but like I really can't use it for anything because as soon as I kill Gehrman, the credits roll. Like, what's the point of even having it as a weapon that you can use? Yeah. I just read your above comment about 100%. Yeah, 100%ing. Yep. That's so like counterintuitive.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect coming from Krat's central station.
Like, I think requiring 2 runs for all achievements is pretty fair, but it shouldn't be much that you have to do on that second playthrough. It shouldn't be like a whole checklist. It should be just like, if you 100%ed the first time around, it should be a very, very small amount of achievements. Like with Elden Ring, for example, you could do it all in like 3 playthroughs that are like 100% playthrough and then 2 like very low percent playthroughs. I thought Elden Ring had a great set of achievements that was manageable and it was very reasonable. Yeah, that's fair, Kuri. To get burnt out trying to achievement grind. I don't really do that anymore. I used to, but...
You lost, little lamb. Hand over all you've got.
But my internet points. Gamer score. I do enjoy looking at the game and seeing all the achievements. I mean, you didn't do everything if you have the achievements because there's a lot more to do, but it is good. Like I used to do it a lot, and it's nice to see like the platinum achievement. Now I see games a lot differently. Now that I do speedruns and stuff, I see the game a lot differently now. It's like the mastery level goes so much deeper than getting all the achievements.
Yow!
Thank you for the follow, dude. I made a big mistake. Uh-oh.
I don't give it.
I have played DMC. I played DMC 5. I have not played any of the other ones, though. I did like that one a lot, though. I was not very good at it, I will say. I wasn't very good at all the combos that you can do, but... I just see 90% all bosses, etc. Well, I know that, like, I don't only see, like, speedrunning or whatever, but
This used to be the workshop's
I see that the level of mastery a lot differently. It's like,
Maybe that's why the puppets were so
I don't know.
hell-bent on attacking the
I think
place
of a
during
game like Last of Us Part 2, and I feel like beating the game grounded permadeath is probably the highest level you can get in that game in terms of like skill level, skill expression, knowledge, preparation, etc. I feel like grounded permadeath is probably the, you know, the highest level of mastery you can get on that game. Ow. And I'd love to, at some point in time, go for a grounded Last of Us run, because that is a very, very fun run to watch. I love Last of Us grounded runs. They're so much fun to watch. And part 2, it adds so much depth as well, with like proning and dodging. And it's a very long game too. Also, by the way, we have ads coming up very soon, by the way. Just letting y'all know. But yeah, it's a very long game, so it's like very, very tough. And a big achievement for anyone that goes for it. I'm a big fan of like permadeath stuff in general. I think it's a very unique way to look at games. Very rewarding. It's very immersive too. I wasted a Fable bar. Is that... Oh, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? I was scared she was going to retaliate. We'll see.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger.
I'm going to heal before the boss.
And hurry.
Communication through airgo. An interesting parlor trick.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go.
See how this goes, I guess. I don't think it's gonna go well because I used a bar on accident. Yeah. I'm missing like a whole bar. Oh. I got good RNG, I think. Wow, I actually golded. Interesting.
So what's happening now? Let's get back to the hotel.
Even with the heal, too. I'm gonna buy a fire abrasive at the hotel. This is my 3rd or 4th stream back on this category, Blorp. After like a 1.5 year break or so. Oh, it's so addicting, Yen. I love the rainbow splits for golds. It's so addicting to see the rainbow numbers for sure. Totally agree. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 1 acid abrasive and 1 fire abrasive at the hotel. I'm gonna lose like 1 level, but that's like the difference between 49 and 50 is like nothing. So. Okay, acid abrasive. I can put on armor while I'm here.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been killed.
It's addicting, Mobius. I love the RGB gold. It's so shiny. Looks like I did something good. I did good work.
Welcome. I shall. Welcome. I shall. Welcome.
Hey, thank you, Albalas. Yes, it is within a minute of the current record. There's lots of new stuff that like saves time now. So my previous PB was not very good compared to all the new stuff that there is. Like this cutscene, for example, is skippable, which is like 20 seconds already. Door Guardian's nerfed. Dialogue mashing is faster. So it's really not even close. Like a lot of things are faster / better on this patch for Glitchless. Also, you don't have to go back to the hotel to level up anymore. You can just level wherever you want, which is a crazy good change for speedruns.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait.
I know, Alba.
Is this the relic of Trismegistus?
Sometimes I'll catch a Blade before I go to bed, but I have not seen your streams in a long time for the same reason.
Been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but
this. Okay.
we have to follow. Hurry.
Oh, it's the bad RNG.
Smash you to pieces.
I wasted a bar. Okay, I wasted 2 bars and I'm decayed. Okay, that's really bad. And I got pulled. Okay. Man, they're all attacking me at the same time. This is really bad. I'm gonna go for the fire abrasive here, but I have to use Fable. Wow, what a horrible RNG.
We're getting revenge together.
I cannot believe that. I have had so many unfortunate events happen in the past, like, and I'm out of fire as well. And I'm out of Fable now. Does this kill at least? Oh my god, it kills. That was so bad. I'm like not even ahead anymore. That was so bad. Damn.
Okay, I give up.
So many bad events, man. Let's list them off. So, the eccentric threw his grenade super early. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Okay. So, the little sister buffed, which is the worst RNG. And then the eccentric threw his grenade super early, which is very cursed as well. And then I got pulled by the battle maniac, and then I got decayed, and then the battle maniac or the eccentric went for me with a spear, even though he wasn't buffed. And then the eccentric buffed, and then did the charge twice in a row, and my weapon almost broke. And then I killed the eccentric way too early, so I had no Fable, and the big brother spawned. I went for an R2 on the battle maniac, and then I couldn't Fable parry the blue shockwave, and then I ran out of fire abrasive. So as you can tell, a lot of bad things happened in a row there, and now I can't really PB anymore. So, unfortunate. Everything listed is like a very rare event. I mean, to be fair, it all happened because I got decay procced, and the decay proc happened because of the grenade, so. Yeah, there's no time save in the late game blorp. The late game is the easiest part of the entire run, because you're so overpowered, you have so much damage. As you can see, best possible time is like 1:28:02, which is 16 seconds. I have to save an art chabby if everything golds. If everything is like a 0.1 second gold, I'll get a 1:28:02, which is not very good odds of PBing. I had a pretty big buffer of time save there for a minute. What? Rabbits 2 did ruin the entire run. That's good RNG at least. Door Guardian is like omega nerfed in this patch. He's like very weak now. Oh, I had time 7 on Door Guardian, I guess. That's some free time save, I guess. So it's not completely doomed. But yeah. Okay, well that's really bad.
Yow!
Well, that's probably the run right there because I just lost 12 seconds, which is all the time that I have to save. Ah. The glaive skips are so hard without Fable, man. We used to use Fable to like go down to that second level, but we just do the running R1 now to save Fable. It's also faster as well, because you can skip all the star gauges in Archappy. Oh, the rare scorpion. The rare scorpion ladder. Okay, I didn't know that was just gonna fucking happen. That never happens as well. What a cursed run. What a cursed attempt that was, my friends. Man, both runs have been so deep. And they just die. In Archappy. Both runs have been so deep. Yow! Today. I'll take it. I mean, I enjoy a run that goes far, but this is unfortunately the RNG category because it is glitchless, so there's not a lot of skill expression when you get down to the highest level.
Demonstrate. Who wants to watch this guy break a